So today I'm going to talk about MCL injuries and an herb that we use in the clinic, especially for MCL injuries, but other musculoskeletal injuries as well. So just briefly, MCL is referring to your medial collateral ligament, and that's the ligament that's the on the inside of the knee, on the inner part, and it connects your tibia and your femur bone and helps to stabilize the knee joint. And a lot of times people injure their MCL playing sports. Stresses that can bend the knee inward can put extra pressure on that MCL and cause a tear. There's three different types of MCL tears. They give them three different grades. Grade one is the lowest level, and usually you have a less than 10% tear in the fibers of the ligament. And your knee is usually overall stable with a grade one tear. When you have a grade two tear, that's a more moderate tear. You might have a little bit of instability. It might be loose when you try to bend the knee and move it. And then grade three is a severe tear. It may be completely torn. You're going to have knee instability. And sometimes with grade three tears, you can have other injuries as well, like injuries to your ACL, other knee injuries. So MCL tears are actually one of the most common knee injuries. It's about 40% of all knee injuries that involve the MCL. And there's a number of different symptoms. You might hear a popping sound when the injury happens. You'll have pain in your knee. You might feel like the knee is unstable and you can't walk. It'll be painful when you walk. And you're going to notice a tenderness on that inside of your knee. And a lot of times, MCL injuries can be managed without surgery. A lot of times, it's managed by resting it, using ice, compression, elevating it, keeping an elastic band around the knee, using over-the-counter pain pain medications. Those are a lot of the common things, and then physical therapy is a big part of MCL healing as well. And then in more severe cases, your doctor might recommend you to get surgery. Now, from a Chinese medicine standpoint, when you have injuries to the knee, a lot of times it's related to weaknesses that develop because of insufficiency of your liver and your kidneys. The tendons in Chinese medicine are related to the liver, and a lot of um, the attachments, the ligaments, the tendons, those kinds of things are related to the strength and health of the liver. And then actually the knee itself, both the knee and the lower back are related to the health of the kidney. So liver and kidney are especially important to good musculoskeletal health for sports injury prevention. And sometimes when you watch um, professional athletes, or you follow professional athletes, or your favorite team or players, you'll notice that some players tend to have more injuries, and they may have more injuries in specific joints as well. Like some players may just get more knee injuries, and the reason for that is because everyone has different strengths and weaknesses in their relative organ. And if you have a weakness in your liver or kidney from a Chinese medicine perspective, you're going to be more prone to sports injuries. And depending on what organ system is weaker, what type of injury you're going to be more prone to. So, from a Chinese medicine standpoint, actually improving and nourishing and nurturing the inner organs is one of the key things to help prevent future injuries. In Western medicine, it's all about physical therapy and doing exercises and eating right, which is a big part of it. But in Chinese medicine, that's not enough. That's not going to help um, prevent you to have those injuries completely, and it's not going to help treat the underlying problem, which is weaknesses in your organ. So one of the herbs I was going to talk about today is an herb that we commonly use for sports injuries. and especially knee injuries like MCL. It's called Xu Duan. And this is actually the name Xu Duan in the original Chinese means reconnect what is broken. It's actually an herb that is literally reconnecting what is broken, and it's talking about the musculoskeletal system and tendons and ligaments. And Zhuduan is an herb that targets specifically the liver and kidneys, and it nourishes and strengthens the liver and kidney, and especially the yang energy of the liver and kidney. Another really unique thing about Zhuduan is it helps to move the blood in the body. So when you get sports injuries, what happens is you have stasis of the qi in the blood there, which causes pain and swelling, and then it causes you to have a lot of the other symptoms. And Zhuduan is an herb that helps to start move the blood, and it helps to, when you have good blood movement, that's when the ligaments and the tendons get um, more nourishment and can heal better. One of the things about the MCL is the MCL actually does heal a little bit better than some of the other ligaments because of the good blood supply it has. And so we know from a Western medicine standpoint that blood supply is crucial to having good health for your knee joint, for the ligaments. And so we know that from a Western medicine standpoint. And it makes complete sense in Chinese medicine as well, because this is an herb that helps to improve blood supply, improve blood flow. It goes to the liver and kidneys, it targets the ligaments, and it's really useful in sports injuries. So Zhuduan, along with acupuncture, is one of our proven methods for helping specifically MCL tears, but also all kinds of other sports injuries. And if you are a person who has had limitations in your sports because of injuries like knee injuries, shoulder injuries, elbow injuries, or any sort of musculoskeletal thing, one of the things that you would want to consider is Chinese medicine and how strengthening your internal organs can help to prevent you from having recurrent injuries and allow you to really maximize your um, athletic potential. So that's something we do at Houston Acupuncture and Primary Care. And if you're interested, reach out to us and we'd love to talk to you more. All right, we'll see you next time.